I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality, 'cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. I can see that with one kick, believe we're through. I should've opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy.
All right, Kinsman, here we are, buddy.
Here we are at the McIntyre Arena. We're helping pack at the Mac.
You're helping. Are you helping pack the Mac?
Well,
I want to know. Can you show people your notes for tonight?
No.
Like, don't you own a phone?
I
Look
own
at
a
this
phone,
note.
but-
Show people the notes.
Well, first of all, we use technology now, right? So
Well,
we
you
don't want to
barely
take
use
away from
technology.
our Wi-Fi, but yeah.
Well, look at
here's
this.
My notes.
What is this? 1942.
1942.
Did you need a lantern to see those notes?
Yeah, I did.
That's right.
I had to pull a lantern out of my.
Well, what do you got
out of my
written
arse.
down there, anyway?
Those are all the standings.
Those are all the standings.
That's the current standings. Probably changing as we speak. They're into the evening play, 7 o'clock. If you're looking to watch some of the action, come on down to the Mac.
You do know they have an app with all the scores, right?
They do have an app with all the scores.
Did you realize
again,
that?
I'm old school.
You're as old school.
I am old school, I guess, but I can't tell
Best
you.
way to take notes, says Jenica, by the way.
It is. What if technology fails?
Tracy,
you're going to be laughing at
says,
this.
I prefer paper notes too. There you go. You got anything to say, anyways?
We're a perfect match.
You got anything to say before we start the show?
What do you mean, say?
You're already writing her love notes on her Facebook wall and everything.
Well, she was just commenting.
You're
right
a true
there.
romantic, or
I'm
what?
a romantic. Yeah.
Good for you, pal. All right, the cat's
Are you
out of the
happy
bag.
for me now? Yeah,
I'm always
out of the bag.
I'm
But
always
now you're
happy
going to
for
bug
you.
me now.
All right.
You're going to ridicule every date night.
I would go all show about it, but it's curling night.
Yeah.
What an opening ceremony last night, by the way.
Phenomenal. We're getting messages from right across the country, family members, people who couldn't be here cheering on their loved ones playing this week, saying that out of all the opening ceremonies, that ceremony last night, top notch against Steve Meunier. Thumbs up to Steve.
Yes,
he's the guy.
He did it all.
What? It was tough seeing him at that podium. He was choking back the tears.
Well, listen, it's been 3 years.
3 years in
the
fruition
making
of making this happen.
42 teams, including all the volunteer, the parents, the coaches. There's hundreds of people in the community getting that all together. It's a pretty big deal for Timmins, pal.
A big deal. Over 3,000 hours put into planning this. Probably even more than that now if you include the COVID years.
That's right.
And third time
the COVID years.
The COVID years.
The good old days.
That's right.
When we used computers to write notes.
Computers.
Right.
Hey, well, if the power goes out, then I still have our notes.
How are you going to see it when the power's out?
Well,
invisible ink? What do you got there?
It's a hope, wing, and a prayer, as you say.
It's a hope, wing, and a prayer. But so we're at the Mac. So let me pop up the secondary screen again. As you can see there.
We're over in the Mac right now.
So there is action going on over in the Mac. 5 sheets of ice. And behind us here at the curling arena, there is a curling club. There's 4 sheets of ice.
4 sheets, yeah. So 9 sheets. And again, as the championship wears on into the week, everything's going to be played. The championship game's going to be on that Mac cam.
The Mac
or
cam.
on that side at the Mac.
That's
and
right.
again, if you're looking at that, wondering, this is where the Timmins Rock play.
That's right.
The ice completely transformed thanks to jet ice.
Was there anyone in Timmins that did not know the Rock play there?
Probably not.
No. But it does look awesome, though, by the way.
Yeah.
So a whole ton of volunteers. The opening ceremonies were super awesome.
We're super
They had
amazing.
the ceremonial rock toss, the rock throw, the rock glide. How do you say
Team
it?
Chilton.
Wasn't that awesome?
The ceremonial, you'd say puck drop in hockey, the ceremonial rock toss.
Yeah.
The rock throw.
Yeah, it was awesome. So, and all the teams sort of line up between one end of the sheet, and they all cheered on. A lot of pressure. Got to rate it right in the button. Do you know that term?
Got it right in the button. And where's the button located for curling terminology? Where
the bullseye.
No, not the bull. That's a dartboard. The house.
The house.
The house is what it's
You
called.
just Googled that.
No, I did not. I actually know that.
Yeah. I
had it written down on my notepad.
I heard you wanted to throw a stone on the ice, and they said no. They want to keep it in good condition.
Well, it's in immaculate condition here. The staff members here, all the volunteers sweeping. It's like we've got our own personal sweepers here. Not only on the ice, sweeping the curling rocks.
Right. So Jenica asks, is it free to watch? So there is a charge. It starts at $10 for the day, but you could buy a week pass for $100.
$100 for the week, and again, you can come in here and watch some of the action. I know we've got Ontario representing. Let's see. Let's start on the men's side. Pool A, Ontario 1's Team Stratton, currently with third place at 1 win, 1 loss. Searching my notes.
Yes,
hey, my notes
right
here. I should have had them highlighted for Ontario. Ontario in Pool B, Ontario 2, Team Row with 1 win, 2 losses currently. And let's move to the women's side. We have Team Ontario in Pool B, Team Padbury searching for their first win. They're at 0-2 right now. And Pool C, Team Furlan, Ontario 1 is currently in second place with 1 win, 0 losses, and in Pool C, they're actually tied with Alberta 1 now.
Do you feel like you're back on the radio right now, reading a note to the audience?
No.
And the Leafs topped the Canadians last night, 4-2.
And they threw the stone through the end of the button.
Someone just gave me a thumbs up when I said that. It must be a Leaf fan, and they're everywhere here, kids.
They are. You got the volunteers live. Did you pay them?
Yeah,
you paid them over
the volunteers.
There they want to come over and you can photobomb our show.
Yeah, that's right.
By all means, come on over and chat.
We should come and chat with one of the volunteers, because they are what's making it happen. We are doing well, Natalie and Jenica. I know there was a call out today for volunteers, so contact through the McIntyre Curling Club. Always room for more. Again, if you come on in here, they're looking for ushers, canteen, parking, scorekeepers, statisticians, ice crew. Yeah, it looks amazing. By the way, if you haven't seen it, so that's the Mac on the right, the 5 sheets of ice. You'd barely recognize it right now.
That's right. Who plays there normally?
Who plays there normally? You and your public skates, the ankle burn.
That's right.
The ankle burn.
The ankle burn public.
As
skating.
people walk by us, because we are in the curling club, they're sort of dodging around the camera.
I'm going to call this Players Row.
Yeah, you're calling it Players Row.
Well, this is where they're all playing right now, but when they're not playing, the teams, all the coaches are hanging out behind us, going through their strategies.
Oh yeah,
I was trying to take a sneak peek at some of their brooms. It's top secret. You can't be looking at their equipment, because they're going to say, hey,
you tried to take a curling broom and mop up the Pepsi you spilled, and I don't think they appreciated that.
I don't even drink Pepsi.
Okay, yeah, you're supposed to roll with that joke. But yeah, so this is where the lively action is happening right now, because the games are happening.
Yeah, games are happening.
Started at 6:30, by the way, tonight.
6:30, and goes till about I'm going to say about 9:30. And again, leading each pool, let's give a shout out, because we do have viewers tuning in from right across the country. Pool A for the men, it's Team New Brunswick 1, Team Marin, they're at 3 wins, 0 losses. Alberta 2, Team Davies tied for second and first place, I should say, 3 wins, 0 losses. And how about Team Stratton, Ontario 1, at third place with 1 win and 1 loss.
Well, it's only this is day 2. Yeah, that's right. And you can catch us. A lot of the games are streaming on Eastlink or through the new Curling Canada app called Curling Plus. The plus sign, not PLUS.
Curling Plus, just like Disney Plus, but
yes,
Curling
exactly.
Plus.
So they are streaming, and the Mac looks pretty sharp on TV. I should have to say.
It does. Talking to a few friends that obviously know what the Mac looks like normally. It could actually
What friends?
It could be a
Hold on a
it could be a
second.
Toronto. It could be
I'm
a
debunking
Toronto.
this. What friends do you have besides me? Talking to a few friends.
Yeah, a few friends.
Who do you got beside me, kids? But these are these. We were here this afternoon for the 2 p.m. draw. So there's how it works is that there's 3 sets of games a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. And we were here for the afternoon games. Pretty exciting, actually.
Pretty
yeah,
exciting.
It really
stuff.
is exciting.
And you know, the family, all the residents coming in to cheer on their teams. They've all got their flags. It's a toss. I'm going to say curling fans are pretty rowdy.
Curling fans are really rowdy.
Showing their support.
Curling fans are really rowdy.
They've got the bells every time, you know.
How was that Alberta chant we heard today? ALBERTA, Alberta. Did you hear that one?
Manitoba has one too.
Right.
And they were trying. Funny when they hear the Alberta chant, it's the Manitobans saying we need to chant.
They're trying to top each other. Yeah. So really, when you come in, you get access to 9 games at one time, and times that by 3. 9 times 3, 36.
No, that's 27.
No, is it?
Oh,
sorry, 27.
27.
You're right, Kinsey. You're getting smarter than me. I better watch myself.
I've got 2 little ones still in math.
27 games a day.
Yeah.
You know, 5 on one sheet of ice to keep up with all the pace. Plus, tons of food here. They got all the food vendors here.
Yeah, from the McIntyre Catering is taking care of everybody. And again, it's a great night. And if you do come here, I know Guy Foisey loves his 50-50. There's a 50-50 that they draw every single day.
A daily 50-50.
A daily 50-50.
We have tickets today.
We've got tickets.
That's right.
Yeah, we put in some bucks, so we'll see if we win.
Yeah.
See if my Iroquois Falls luck will rub off here in Timmins tonight.
Yeah, that's right. And the biggest thing is to get out and support these events. We continue to have them in our community. It was, to me, that opening ceremony was one of the loudest opening ceremonies.
Loudest.
Yeah.
You know, the Timmins police. You know, the pipes and drums. Such an opening. When they start playing the bagpipes, it gets to you. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of nice. It was a nice opening. Everybody saying that's probably one of the best, if not the best, opening ceremonies that they've been to in these championships.
Yeah.
Again, the Under-18 Canadian curling championship.
That's right.
Happening right now.
Men and women.
Yep.
The boys and girls division, and each province has approximately 2 men teams and 2 women teams.
Yeah, there's 21 on each side. So 21 men and 21 ladies. Was going through men Pool A. Let's go to the women's side. Team Quebec for the ladies, top of the list here. Quebec 2. Team GNS at 2 wins, 0 losses. Quebec 1. Team 410 is in second place with 1 win, 0 losses. And Team New Brunswick 2. Team Forsyth sitting back there at 1-1. And if you go way back there, we're looking for their first win. Team Toner, Northern Ontario 1. Let's give a thumbs up to Team Toner. They're 0-1. But win tonight, they can tie PEI for 5th.
There you go, Kinsman.
With a win in the house.
Right. So this is continuing on until when? Till Saturday.
Till Saturday, and there's the closing ceremony and the banquet and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so lots of opportunity to get out here and check out what the MAC looks like. The people that did the ice here, especially like I'll call them the decals, the stickers. That's probably the wrong term, but they also do the ice for the Leafs. Did you know that?
They do. Yeah, jetice.com. If you go to their website, I do believe that is their thumbnail. That's their opening cover page is Toronto Maple Leaf in the logo.
Yeah, it is pretty sharp.
You asked if he did the Sens logo. He didn't answer you.
Yeah, that's right. Then I'd be able to blame them for the Sens woes, by the way.
But the ice is amazing. Like you can notice that I'm not an ice expert, but you can tell the old ice that we're normally accustomed to here compared to what they've put down for these professionals here this week.
Really cool too too,
Yeah.
because a lot of the names, especially if you follow curling, that are the bigger names in curling, their children are here playing, by the way.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we saw Krista McCarville from Thunder Bay. She's playing in the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
She said she may stop by at some point tonight.
Well, yeah, so she's playing in the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
I think big time
like
curling next
champion.
week or it's coming up soon.
Yeah, so they. Who else?
Brad Gushu.
Yeah, he's here.
In fact, he's sitting. He might actually be able to hear us on the MacCam. Hi, Brad. Brad, stand up and knock our tripod.
I think
he could be there, but he's watching his daughters playing in this tournament in the championship.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
understand tomorrow he might have an off day, or one of these days this week he might come on our show and chat with us. So
yeah,
kind of nice to see Brad. But he's
so they're here in a different capacity.
He's being a supportive dad tonight.
Yeah, that's right. And it is pretty cool when you come to the curling club here, and the teams before they're going through like their coaching huddle. By the way,
and again, you don't want to mess with the huddle. We were talking to was it Team Roberts earlier today, and he pointing at his watch going, hey, we've got you've got 4 minutes with him, that's it.
He is, Tyler. I think his daughter, is it?
Yeah, Brad's daughter's here now, so if you can find our cam, that's where Brad's sitting.
Yeah, that's right, but it is pretty awesome.
Brad will buy you a pop.
Yeah, there you go. You've already committed his wallet to be open.
That's it, yeah.
Good.
Brad's going to come here and punch us out.
You're going to use that voucher we got today, $12 for the
you know what?
Coffee shop.
We weren't expecting that, but yeah, they're taking care of us. Hospitality here at the Mac tonight.
That's right. I'm going to use your voucher also.
You probably already used my voucher.
Double down.
I'm going to go to my voucher. They'll be like, there's nothing on this voucher.
Yeah, that's right. But they do, like, if you come in here, you'll see a lot of people in the blue hoodies or jackets. Those are your volunteers. There's hundreds of volunteers making
this happen. Again, there's a little stat when you come in here. There's a little programs created. 125 significant volunteers, 3,000 plus hours leading up to tonight to make this happen this week. Yeah, which is pretty darn amazing.
Yeah, because we were supposed to have it the last couple years, but with COVID and everything, and now it's on. And a lot of the, I call them kids, but a lot of the under-18s that are playing in this tournament, in a couple years, you're going to be seeing them play
on TV
in the professional rounds, for sure, absolutely. That's how it started for a lot of the people that are in the Brier, in the Scott Tournament of Hearts, World Championships, on the professional tour. Do they call it the professional tour in curling?
The curling, I think it's a curling circuit.
The curling circuit.
The curling circuit.
Yes.
I'm just inventing things. See, the volunteers are gone. They're not eavesdropping anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
We could have used their help.
So you could just throw up any single terminology you want. But it is amazing, Tammy, and it deserves definitely
the
to
recognition
be seen in person. So yeah, if you work during the day, you still have the evening. The evening games start at 6:30.
Yep.
So I think for the majority, it does shift a little bit, but we got games at 9, 2, and 6:30. Am I right about this, Kinsman?
Yeah, 9, 6, and 2. 2 and 6.
Yeah, but the whole schedule, the MacTar Curling Club on their Facebook page, their website.
You can find it there. You can come here and get programs. And again, it's a spectacle that doesn't happen too often here in any city, let alone right here in little old Timmins, which is now being the showcase. If you go to Curling Canada's website, Timmins plastered all over it.
Yeah,
so
let's
come on in here. Let
me get a full view of the rink there, Kinsman. What would you do if you were calling any curling action right now?
Not too keen on the curling technology here, or the terminology.
Right.
But again, here comes one sweeping down there now.
Yeah, that's right.
And the rock is coming to a halt.
Yeah, that's terrible, pal. This is why you're not up in one of the
we're not doing
commentating. But it is a beautiful thing.
I can do hockey.
Yeah, that's right. We saw actually some amazing shots this afternoon in the Alberta game.
It was.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strategy involved, obviously, and I call it a giant shuffleboard.
You do call it. I don't think anyone here calls it a giant
shuffleboard on ice. There's Carla. What does she say? She says, we were there tomorrow evening. My daughter is a little rock curler with the Mac Club. She was part of the opening ceremonies last night. After yesterday, her words, that will be me one day. Absolutely amazing.
It will be her.
Yeah.
It will be her one day. And that was awesome to have the little rock curlers part of the ceremony last night. It was super cool.
Super cool.
And those are our future superstars, by the way, in our community.
And again, all the curlers in town this week, they're idols. You know, her daughter is looking up to these under-18, saying, I want to be there. And again, this is the pinnacle of the sport for this age bracket, the under-18 champions. You get the bragging rights for 2023.
Yeah, that's right. And for the juniors in this age group, the under-18s, this is their championship, right? There is no worlds after this. It's the Canadian Championship. So this is really like the big moment of the year.
This is the biggest curling tournament for these players' lives before they move on to the next bracket. Should move down to Pool B. We showcased who Pool A was. Pool B on the men's side, leading is Team Nova Scotia 1, Team Mosher, 2 wins, 0 losses. Alberta 1, Team A Bear is 2 wins, 0 losses, and rounding out in third Pool B, Quebec 1, Team Tremblay with 2 wins, 1 loss. And how about Team Rowe? Ontario 2. Thumbs up to Team Rowe, sitting back in 5th spot, 1 win and 2 losses, and a win tonight could put them neck and neck with Quebec in third.
Janice says she can help you out with some of the curling terminology if you get called up to the broadcasters booth, by the way.
Called up to the broadcasters booth.
I don't think after your audition, you're not making it past the first round.
The rock comes to a halt, and they've stopped sweeping.
So the games are on Eastlink. Now, Eastlink is, I guess it depends on what service you have.
Yeah.
But if you have Eastlink at home, Paul, you should be able to find live coverage of the games. Plus, Curling Canada has an online streaming service. I believe it's called Curling Plus, but it's on the curlingcanada.ca webpage.
You can find it all on Curling Canada. Go to their website, find all the info, and of course, you can watch it live right here at the MAC.
Well, yeah, the best way is to view it live and get
lots of seating
and support these athletes. And the best view, now I'm thinking like the side of the arenas, you usually want to sit there for rock games, but I find with curling, you want to be on either end of the ends. Upper deck, right?
Upper deck, you get a better vantage point. In fact, we're at where the Sleeman Draft House there.
That's right.
Where you grab your pints, that's where our camera is. So again, you get a better vantage point of all the sheets of ice.
Yeah, so if I go full screen to what we're showing about right now, so this is the Sleeman House, is it called?
The Sleeman.
Okay. No, it's called the Sleeman House, isn't it?
Well, it's the Draft House.
It's the Draft House. All right.
That's where you buy your biddies.
Okay, so this is the view from there. As you see, you get a pretty good view of all 5 sheets of ice. Of course, at the opposite end, that's where we're finding a lot of the supporters from each province. That's where we're watching today, the opposite end. It was pretty awesome up there, actually.
It was, and they get quite feisty. They're applauding the shots. They're not so, it's nail biting because all these teams want to win. And I should say, Pool B here, we're looking for, we're rooting for, obviously a little bit biased for the Ontario teams, right? Especially Northern Ontario. How about on the women's side? Northern Ontario, Team Dubinsky, the ladies, Ontario 2. Northern Ontario 2 are leading the pack at 2 wins, 0 losses. BC 1, Hafeli, 1 win, 0 losses for the ladies in second place. And rounding out the third spot in Pool B is Team New Brunswick 1. That's Team Carter, and the ladies there from New Brunswick with 1 win and 0 losses. And then if you go down the list, another Ontario team in the ladies, Ontario 2, Team Padbury, still looking for their first win. So hopefully maybe that'll be a tonight win for them. They're sitting at 0-2.
0-2, Kinsman.
0-2.
As a Leaf fan, you're used to that in the playoffs. Okay, so I like to thank you for this comment, Sean. So they were saying it could be like 4 million, not 4 million people, but I think $4 million invested in the economy. It's a great comment by Sean because this is a major spinoff.
This is huge.
So they're in hotels. They're eating at the restaurants.
They're eating our restaurants. They're buying our clothing. They're shopping downtown.
I don't know if they're buying your clothing though.
Well,
Are they buying yours?
You're knocking the clothing. This is our clothing.
Right.
You can't be knocking our clothing. This is one of our retro jerseys, though.
The retro jerseys.
It's an antique KINZ and KLOMP.
But they are
hoodie.
spending a lot in the community. You know, some are here for over a week, right? The tournament's a week, but they've been here for over a week.
Over a week, flying in, driving in. They're getting used to the weather. Obviously, all Canadians familiar with our cold, but I don't know if it was, if they were used to when they flew in. It was like minus 45.
Yeah, but some of them, like the ones from the Northwest Territories, thought it was like really warm here. So there was no adjustment to be made.
It's
zero
all
adjustment.
perspective.
Yeah,
it's all perspective.
Yeah, live, and I keep looking to my left because I'm checking out the action in the curling club, where there's 4 games going on, and our camera has it in the MAC where there's 5 games going on.
5 games going on there.
Yeah. So, hey, look what Barb says. Metro was really busy today, so it's a great
sure
point.
Was.
So, they're out there.
People buying their snacks for after curling.
Is that what you're doing tonight?
Well,
getting your snacks from after curling?
Yeah, snacks. Is that, did you even call it snacks? Goodies?
Yeah, I think snacks.
Munchies.
Snacks is an okay term. I did some rapping last night in the opening ceremony, and my son said that was embarrassing for him.
What, for you rapping?
For him. It was embarrassing for him that his dad rapped.
You were getting a lot of praise. If you miss it, go to last night's opening ceremonies and watch the tail end. You'll hear KLOMP rap.
Yes.
What do you call it? The curling rap 2023.
The curling rap, yeah. But my son said that was embarrassing for him.
Were you nervous though? Like,
no,
you thought you were gonna trip on your tongue.
I always trip on my tongue. That's okay. That's just another day in the office there, pal. Hey, check out this. I want to show you something cool. I'm going to throw up the overlay. How do you like our logo? It might be a little bit tough to see because I have the mouse pad here. There, you like that logo right there?
The curling rock.
I was just going to make a KLOMP and curling rock, but I thought it would get you off to a bad start on a Monday.
No.
So, it's pretty. See, I was working this weekend, by the way, pal.
Making some overlays.
Logo.
Oh, we got some claps going on up here.
Yeah, well, you got some claps, but and we should say, if you buy a ticket, you have access, obviously, to both areas.
You do.
Yeah, the curling club.
Both sides, and again, they give you a hand stamp at the door, and off you go. Pool C, a couple Ontario representatives in this one. Northern Ontario 2, Team Robert, who we chatted to today. They're sitting at 1 win, 2 losses in 5th place. Leading Pool C is Nova Scotia 2, Team McIsaac in 3 wins, 0 losses. And Northern Ontario 1, Team Rajala in 2nd place with 2 wins and 0 losses.
Hi to my mom and mother-in-law behind you in blue. My mom and mother-in-law.
Carla Desjardins. Ask.
Is Carla Desjardins' mom here and mother-in-law?
Being summoned.
She's Carla says hi to her mom and mother-in-law.
They're waving behind us.
Yeah, that's There's Carla
right
talking right there.
I have a mom and mother-in-law behind you in blue.
How did she do?
You want to lower your head down so you can see you're in the. There you go.
Hi, everybody.
You can wave to that camera right there.
These are one of the amazing volunteers, by the way.
Oh, everybody's wonderful.
Do you think Kinsman would make it as a volunteer?
Absolutely.
A bit of a slacker.
100%.
What would you get him to do?
Sweep floors?
Yeah, I knew it.
Sweep
Yes.
floors.
He doesn't even sweep the floor at the office. Never mind here.
He beats me to the vacuum 7 times.
He'll get.
You can help me
Someone's
out.
gonna have to show him how to use a broom, I think.
You guys are crazy.
Well, thank you.
All right.
And everything's going well.
Everything's great. Everything's great. Everybody's having a great time. Come on down to the mat.
And cheer on the curlers.
Yes.
Who are you rooting for?
Oh gosh, all of them.
All of them.
These are amazing young athletes, and they're unreal. Yeah, they're fantastic.
They're amazing, and you know what? They're very kind and gracious, and they're very happy to be here.
Yeah, they are. They are. They were so wonderful being at the opening ceremonies last night.
Great group. It was like a big. They all like support each. Of course, it's a competition, but they're all supporting each other.
That's curling.
Yeah,
that's curling.
That's the curling family. It is.
Sport that it's just.
And seeing them cheer for their, the provinces cheering for their teams.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Here, look, I'm going to turn on the microphone for you.
Why?
There you go, for you can talk more.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Anything you want to say to people who haven't been here to check out?
They don't know what they're missing.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're missing. Come on down to the MAC. You're going to have a great time. Meet some fabulous people from all over the country. Come on down.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's and maybe we'll mark to work for some volunteering. We'll pay him with a meal.
I'll give you my tag.
That's
All right.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll pay him with a
You
meal.
got my tag? All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks, guys.
Okay, see you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
There we go, Kinsman. The minute that you give them a mic, then they want to run away.
They want to run away now.
But this event doesn't happen without these amazing volunteers making it happen. That's right. And would you say 125 volunteers?
125, they say 125 plus volunteers have worked over 3,000 hours plus just to get to where we're at this week. And again,
that's right.
as they say, there's no I in team.
No.
A lot of volunteers here making the magic happen behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it's starting to fill up in here. Now, if I had to ask you, how long does a game of curling last, would you say? In around the 2-hour mark.
I'm going to say probably a 2-hour game.
Yeah, that's right. So if I'm looking I'm looking into the curling club, they're at end, I believe, 5.
And 5
Yeah, that's
of
right.
what? 9 or 10. Is it 10?
I get
Yeah. It goes 9 or 10.
yeah, so we're about halfway through. So 2 hours of action, I'm saying.
2 hours of action,
And-
so still time to get down here to catch the action. And again, buy a ticket for the 50-50. That all the money goes right back to Curling Canada right here. And to support the McIntyre Curling Club for future events right here.
Well, another thing that they're also talking about is they want to enhance the sport for like a lot of youth join it, and it's a nice alternative because it doesn't cost a lot of money.
No,
It doesn't cost a lot of money.
inexpensive sports.
And we have an amazing curling club here in Timmins, as most people know. Amazing instructors, curling for all ages. It doesn't matter where you are in life; all ages can play the sport. And you don't have, when you're starting off, or you're our age wanting to start off. There is groups, divisions,
There's
tournaments,
groups, divisions
leagues
for
that.
any skill level.
Yeah, that's right. And so
you can even start playing curling. It doesn't matter what age you are. Just pick up a rock and try.
yeah, so that's
all it
exactly
takes.
what another reason why this is such a big event here in Timmins and across Canada is to bring your kids out to show them like how fun it can be.
Yeah. Lots of fun tonight.
Meet some new friends.
Mix and mingle.
Meet some new friends. And if anyone knows as an adult, the curling bonspiel, that's a fun time, right?
It is
there.
a fun time.
Yes.
And again, things are going to get rowdy in here. Everybody going to be watching, and after their games, going to be packing the Mac back behind us and grabbing some bevies and relaxing.
Blockbuster guys says a curling game, championship curling game takes up to 3 hours. Not cost, but takes up to 3 hours.
Well, so yeah, it started at 6:30. So again, about 9:30.
Yeah, and there's Joanne, just got home from the match. So another amazing person that's 100% of hospitality with them. Like they're beautiful
giving
people.
back.
Well, yeah.
To always there. And again, she was a part of the opening ceremonies day one yesterday, taking a bit of a breather, or she just got home, so she's.
There it is. We saw them today from Team Alberta. Team Alberta.
Here, come on over here.
Here.
How are you injuring my son? He's the skip. I'm just.
the skip for
let's
Team
bring him
Alberta.
over.
Let's
Here,
bring
hold
him
on.
over.
Come on over. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
These were our
There
friends.
you
over
go.
here.
Have a seat, my good friend.
All right.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
Yes.
So Team Alberta, who are you?
I'm Jackson Ebert, I'm the skip.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Jackson the skip. So tell us about, first of all, welcome to Timmins.
Thank you.
Is this your first time ever to Timmins?
It is, yeah. Very cold.
And
It is cold, yeah.
What do you think of the hospitality so far for Timmins and, being welcomed to play in this championship?
It's been amazing. Like, we love small town venues and atmospheres. We go into the town and everyone's congratulating us. Like, it's been really cool, yeah.
I have the real questions here. there, Kinsman. So, as the skip, and you don't know this, Kinsman, that's the lead of the team.
He's the leader.
Did you ever have to get tough on the other guys as the leader? Do you have to make the tough decisions?
Yeah, I got to bring them back down to earth every once in a while. Like, hey, listen, boys, let's get going. Yeah, every once in a while.
I have to do this with my business partner, so you and I would get along.
I understand the struggle.
Just right, but
he just understands. Throw me under the bus here.
He gets me, because he gets me.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like it all, I mean, it's a team effort. But ultimately, the final decision comes down to the skip, right?
Yeah.
Win or lose, you have to go home with that decision, correct?
Exactly, yeah. Wins are great, but the losses kind of sting a little bit.
Yeah.
But, it's really fun being a skip this year. Like, it's my first year doing it, but it's been a blast. I got a good team leading me back there, so I just try not to mess it up too bad for them, because if I miss, it goes on the scoreboard, and then it's like, uh-oh, so just try not to screw it up too much.
Yeah, well, it was amazing watching you guys say, and then there's a chant. There's an Alberta chant.
The Alberta chant. Do you want to come behind us and help us with the Alberta chants? There we go.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready?
I really don't know it.
Yeah.
A-L-A-L-B, A-L-B-E-R-T-A, Alberta!
I love this, right? Isn't
Yes.
it like watching curling? The fans are wild in curling, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Like, I
They
would
are.
say, like, they top hockey fans.
Yes, they're wild.
Yeah. What?
Throwing, doing the waves. I've
Yeah.
never seen a wave at a curling championship until
That
we were
happens
here
every
this
weekend
afternoon.
with our parents. Every weekend there's
Every
a wave
weekend.
going
Every
on.
weekend for doing it.
Mom's getting
But
in
you know
trouble
what?
for doing the wave.
Without that,
The
they
wave.
won't do as well without your support.
Yeah,
Got
that's
the
true.
cowbells.
Cowbells.
This is the only sport where you can ring a cowbell and get away with it.
Yes, it's very true.
So what made you made you want to get into curling?
Well, my parents will kill me for saying this.
Well, tell us.
But they really wanted me out of the house in the winter time, so like, let's put them in curling. And
Let's throw it-
here we are now.
We'll never see it.
Right? That's
So
right.
it's
Then,
been
if it
going
wasn't,
well since.
and if it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be able to tour the country and
Exactly.
check out
Yeah.
amazing cities
Exactly.
like Timmins and the Under-18, the Canadian Championships. This is the pinnacle of this age bracket.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, we're super lucky. We get to go to the Canada Games in a few weeks too. So just like all the experiences we get as young athletes, like we take it for granted, but this stuff is amazing.
But a lot of the work. So how often are you guys practicing? Like, you're at an elite level, so this just doesn't come overnight.
No, yeah. So we're in a Junior Plus program in Sherwood Park, Alberta. So we're there 2 times a week, and then we're practicing on weekends, and we're in the gym together as well. And we basically spend all our time together. So yeah.
In the gym, like it's not like curling from the '60s with the cigarette.
Not anymore.
In a case of beer, these athletes are in the gym. They're
Yes.
constantly
Fine-tuned.
training. Yeah.
Those rocks are, they're not light.
Nope, they're not.
And of course, the different weights, different shot techniques. Now, in pitching, there's, for baseball, like change-ups, different pitches. Is there different styles of, throwing the rock to get different timings involved?
Yeah, like just kind of goes down to your kick speed and how much you want to add. So it's like, today it's like we want to throw like a hack weight draw just to tap things around, or I might throw like 6-second peel to see how many rocks I can move. Kind of just all depends what you need for the shot. But on ice like this, if you think there's a shot, you probably can make it. So it's been a lot of fun doing that.
Now,
this week.
can you tell the difference between ice that you normally curl on compared to championship ice this week?
Yeah, like arena ice is amazing. Like you're getting like middle of 12-foot ice, and like it curls so much, and it's consistent everywhere. And then you get on some clubs, and there's some really good clubs in Canada, and there's others that aren't as good. But you kind of you adapt throughout the year, and kind of at the start of the weekend, like, hey, this is what the ice is like, and you just try and adapt.
So are you getting any downtime when you're here in Timmins?
Yeah, this is kind of our downtime right
This
now.
is it?
Yeah,
And you're talking to
He's talking to us. So say hello to Alberta.
Well,
Alberta,
you can head down to Cedar Meadows and go pet a moose. I guess
right.
we got that
You
here.
can pet a moose. You can even go to dinner and have a moose.
No,
Yeah.
I might have
so
to do
if you
that.
go on the
Wow,
tour and there's a moose missing.
That's where it wins.
That's right, the fight fit. Well, good luck with everything.
I appreciate it.
Team Jackson. And
Yeah,
right now,
amazing right there.
where are you in the standings right now? You're in pool what?
Yeah, we're in Pool B, and we're 2-0, so we got
2-0.
Yeah,
That's
two big
right.
games tomorrow.
Well,
and then
kick some butt.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Well, welcome, and enjoy the rest of the championship. And we just might be we've got the Mac cam on now. We just might be seeing you in the championship this week.
That would be nice for sure.
Well, good
There he
luck.
is.
Awesome, thank you.
We'll be doing the Alberta chant, Kinsman. A-L-B-E-R-T-A. Alberta. No, that's not it. Okay. You're going to work on it. Yeah, that's right. Thanks a lot. Well, there you go, Kinsman. There you go. One of the amazing.
One of the elite athletes, Team Jackson.
Now again, watch me shuffle the camera over again here, Kinsman. You're just enjoying life over there, not doing much, and I'm going to come over here and take care of everything. You like that?
Yes.
But isn't that is awesome? You know, obviously we go back to the sheets of ice, and see the action. But that's the Alberta team we are watching
earlier this afternoon.
That's right.
And again, 2-0 in in that bracket, Pool B. Again, tied with Nova Scotia. Team Mosier with 2 wins and 0 losses as well. So again, head-to-head in the Pool B for the gentlemen. And again, we're looking for maybe a battle of Ontario in some of these pools as well.
Well, not if Team Jackson has anything to say with that, because it looks like Alberta's off to a hot start.
They are off to a really good start. Pool C, we've got Team Furlan, Ontario 1 in second spot with 1 win and 0 losses right now.
There you go. You're keeping us up to date, but you're going to have to erase your sheet, one of those ink erasers, and add new because the 6:30 games are closing to an end.
Yes.
Your sheet of paper can't give us updates on scores.
My sheet of paper is...
if you used an app, we would have real-time scores, right?
Real-time scores.
Where you going to call a friend and ask them what each score? Because you can't really see it on the camera.
Hard to see.
Yeah. But a lot has changed. So you hear like they're in the gym, they're training, they're constantly at the clubs playing.
Well-fit athletes.
Yeah, it is the elite to get to this level because in each province there's a play down to get here. And it's I know in Northern Ontario it's really competitive to get out to represent the province.
You watch some of the older footage, hanging on to cases of beer and Players Light, smokes out of their.
Those were athletes in our days.
Yes,
that's not how it exists anymore. You know that.
When smoking was probably allowed inside while you curl.
But here's our pitch. Even if you haven't played curling before, you're thinking like it maybe not your sport. Come give this a chance and check out one of these awesome athletes. You're gonna have a lot of fun here. Like everyone is just so kind and welcoming and chatty and happy to be here. It's a really cool environment that doesn't happen too often.
No, and you're going to see friends and faces that you've never seen before from right across the country, and they've all got one goal in mind, which is to take home the championship, the Under-18 Canadian Curling Championships.
Oh yeah, it would be it's a really big deal, right? And you will see a lot of these athletes move to the next level. The Brier Scott Tournament Hearts, Olympics.
The Olympics.
World Championships.
So fine-tuning. You heard Team Jackson there. He's, preparing for, other major tournaments this year. So, you got to stay fine-tuned.
Now,
and again, the Under-18 Championship, this is the pinnacle of this age bracket.
I have a challenge for you here because you always say you know the most about Timmins. Now, I know in Thunder Bay, we've had curlers that have won the World Championship, Scott Tournament of Hearts, Briers, okay? Now in Timmins, how far have we gone? How far has a Timmins curler gone? This is a challenge I have for you this week to figure this out.
Okay.
Have we gone to the Brier?
I'm going to say a Brier.
I would have to think we've gone, because there's a lot of great curlers in Timmins. Have we gone to the World Championships? These are my challenges for you.
Yes.
You don't have to answer it now.
Well, okay.
This is what I want you. You need to write this down
like
on your piece of paper.
The Team Chiltons and the Steve Meniers of the world would.
Well, yeah, you got a pool going back to the start of curling, because if you look at the banners here in the curling club, they go way back to, I see one back there, 1949. What's the highest we've reached in Timmins?
From 19, the highest accolade in curling?
We're getting an update.
Do we have any updates here? Avery 5, Team Scouge 0. That's the end of the 5th. That's from Louise watching the curling action right now. Thanks, Louise.
Because I'm thinking here, back to my question, if we haven't gone to that level, we're getting to that level soon, because there is a lot of prime athletes here in Timmins. You're still looking at your notes.
No, I'm looking.
They don't update, you know that, right?
Well, I'm just looking.
Oh,
here.
Look at this. So Jenica says mid-90s we did. So we did the men's with the Briers, the women with the Scott Tournament of Hearts? So we have. It's just someone knows something that you don't. We'll have to go look at the
We'll look at that. They've got
behind
the banners, the championship banners from all the years hanging up here.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
a Team BC walking by us right now.
That's right. Well, the coaches and the parents.
Team British Columbia.
They're all here there, Kinsman.
There's Team Saskatchewan. They're all wearing their provincial pride right here in Timmins.
Now you can purchase tickets online. If you go through the McIntyre Curling Club webpage,
Yep,
it will direct you through there.
curlthemac.ca and just click the event, and it should bring you to the Under-18 Canadian Curling Championship.
Right, and you can also purchase tickets at the door.
Yes.
There's many ways to get
That's the easiest way. If
That's
you just
the
show up to
easiest
the
way.
MAC, we should say there's lots of parking, and just walk into the door, buy a ticket, and off you go.
And they're also, so when you buy tickets a day pass, so for example, say you got the day off tomorrow, was it Tuesday tomorrow?
Tomorrow is
Say if you got the
Tuesday.
day off,
Yes.
and you buy a day pass, you get the morning, afternoon, and evening games. A whole thing of entertainment. You don't have to go, you don't have to go anywhere to eat because, right behind
All
us.
the food is right here.
Fully loaded. Of course, we got the McIntyre coffee shop.
Yep.
And pretty good. I had a pasta salad today, by the way.
I had a ham sandwich. Again, whoever makes the ham sandwiches here, A1.
So
Yeah, good
full flight of food and actionable drinks, and come and meet some of the awesome people that are here in our community spending money, up to $4 million.
$4 million being pumped
Yeah.
into the economy. Heard from Barb saying that Metro is packed. I'm going to say a lot of stores packed. Probably Timmins Square packed, downtown packed. Again, it is a great $4 million boost. Of course, we've got.
You tried to get a haircut today and you couldn't because it was packed.
No,
Right?
I don't.
Clean up those sideburns a little bit.
Me too. Hey, am I going south now?
You have to let the visitors utilize the services, my friend.
That's it. It's the Wolfman Jack look until they're gone.
Oh, before we go, I do want to talk about a couple things. You'd like to talk about locals, but this Friday, we're going to be at the opening ceremonies for the South Porcupine Winter Carnival.
Yes, we are.
Okay, this year it's all different. It's inside at the Northern College, and we're going to be co-hosting it. We got to share the stage with the Northern Ontario Expo, and
With Jason Dennis.
Yes, but not with Jason. With Sonic and Friends, or Batman's going to be there.
Batman,
and
Deadpool, Pikachu.
and there's going to be. We've been issued a challenge. There's another conflict.
Okay, what's
It's a dance-off.
Oh, geez.
Versus all the Northern Ontario Expo characters versus us at the opening ceremony.
I'm gonna have to bring my boys.
Yes, you're gonna have to bring your boys to help out.
boys will help,
So that is
dance
helping. And I want to talk about the Timmins Downtown Merchants. What's happening there, pal?
The Timmins Downtown Merchants, thumbs up to them. If you have not shopped at one of the downtown merchants, the list is up on our Facebook page. You'll see it on our sponsor reel tonight. You have a chance to win a basket valued at $3,000.
Yeah.
From all the merchants they've put this amazing basket. And again, all you have to do is shop at one of the shops between now and February the 13th. They're going to draw this on February the 14th.
Yeah, amazing. So I think there's 19. Do I have that right?
19 businesses
19
in
businesses.
the downtown. You visit one of them and just keep going back.
Get
And
a
the
ballot.
more times you shop, the more ballots you get for that draw.
Oh, we got some excitement. I love to hear that.
I love it, yes.
And we're excited for the dance-off and the South Porcupine Winter Carnival. Just going back to that, like with all indoors, most of it's indoors at the college this year.
It is, it's inside. So, weather permitting, you don't have to worry about the weather.
You don't have to worry.
Climate controlled inside Northern College.
And it's one of their biggest ones yet, by the way. They have a whole bunch of activities for families, kids, and adults of all ages. And you get to come down and visit South Porcupine, my area.
Yes. It would
Are
be
you
fun.
excited?
No,
I'm only
my
giving
boys
you
are
a
gonna be
day
fun.
pass, though, not like a week. Your boys could have a weekend pass.
Yeah, I'll drop my boys off at your place. Pick them up on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you would like that, eh? Where are you going to go now that you have a partner? You're going to go on the animal tour at Cedar Meadows?
Cedar Meadows.
That's right.
Get to do all the fun coupley stuff now.
Well, good for you, Kinsman. But this is this. We're live at the MAC. We're going to be spending a lot of time here.
Yeah, spending the whole
throughout
week here.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to have coverage throughout the day. We're going to do most of our shows throughout the week. It's the 50-50.
50-50. We could,
let's
sure.
do it.
Let's do it. We're going to do the 50-50.
We do have a ticket in there, though. Is that okay?
Is that a conflict of interest?
Don't matter to me.
Let's do it on camera. Come on camera.
Come on over here. You want to come on over this way?
Here we go.
This mic over here. Hang on here.
It's the 50-50 draw.
Oh, hang on. You better find out how much it is.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to find out.
He's got to find out the loot.
Because
how much is the loot?
last night, I believe the 50-50 was like $800. So they have a 50-50 every day.
Single night.
Every single night.
So it is going to be good. So, yeah, I think, what was our color? Green.
Yeah. Well, you can't pull this ticket,
we can't pull the ticket. We bought tickets.
We're going to have to get someone else to pull it, though. Do you want me to hold it and you pull it? Because we have tickets,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. $795.
$795.
You want to have a seat?
Okay.
There you
We're
go.
cutting your head off. There we go.
He's a gentleman and a scholar there.
And the winner of $795
Is
green ticket.
Green ticket.
we've got a chance.
817192. 192 is the last three numbers.
817-192. So you probably hang on to that one, right?
Yeah.
And the basket. So 817-192. And last night, yesterday's was about 800. And today is 800. So there's a lot of money going through the door here.
So people are all spending the same amount, I guess, because they're only $5 short.
Where does the money go towards help? Curling?
Little Rocks.
Little Rocks. Here locally.
Locally, yeah.
The Little Rocks? Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's all good. And, well, there's the future. You're looking at it.
You're looking at the future of this sport. And again, the top curlers of this age bracket here this week.
Yes. Simply amazing. Just phenomenal curling.
How's the experience so far volunteering? Everyone's been pretty happy to be
Very
here.
busy.
Yeah.
Very busy behind the bar, especially with the tickets.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking 1,200 tickets at a time. You got to rip them up, count them. Bartenders don't have time, so.
Are you volunteering all week?
Yeah, I do the bar during the season.
He's my favorite guy.
Whoever's behind the bar,
barkeep.
Whoever you see behind the bar is behind the bar year round.
He's like Sam Malone here at the curling club, right? Like from Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone,
Love it.
Everyone knows his name. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right,
take care.
There we go.
Congratulations to the winner.
Yes, congratulations.
Congrats
to the winner there,
to
Kinsman.
the winner.
Did you turn the mic on for that fine gentleman?
He's come and gone, and again, someone will win $795 for the 50-50. And again, they post that on the curlthemac.ca website every night, so that number will be there for someone to match their ticket and come down and pick up their loot.
All right, Kinsman. Well, I guess that is it for us from the Mac. We're going to go
live
enjoy
from the Mac. We're
the
going to
rest
enjoy
of the evening games.
Some of the evening games tonight. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, come on, check it out. Support this event in the community, and let's show them the continuing of our hospitality, which they're saying it was the best opening ceremony that they've
been to.
Yeah, so
that is raising the bar. And again, Steve Meunier, in fact, the whole cast of crew here, the Meuniers, you've got Randy Pickering, the Tony Chiltons of the world, of course, the chairperson Steve Meunier and his entire cast and crew, putting this great spread on this week.
All right, folks. Good night from the Mac, and we will see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Hurry hard, pal.
Hurry hard.
Te besaré la frente en cada amanecer. El día de repente se vuelve a atardecer. Te bañará la espuma bailando en su baile. Y cuando el sol se oculte, te volveré a querer. Suéltame. Cuando estés sola, piénsame. Donde quiera mañana la espuma, bailando en su baile.
Our in-studio carpet provided by End of the Roll Flooring Centers, located at 1185 Riverside Drive, Timmins. For beautiful laminate, luxury, vinyl, and carpet, call Manny and his team today, 705-360-9003. And how about our beautiful in-studio centerpieces provided by Mona Goche at Creative Boutique and Supplies. Call Mona for yours, 705-372-8190. You can even email her, Creative Boutique and Supplies at gmail.com. And how about our in-studio coffee table? You can get a beautiful one just like this at Timmins Furniture. Come home to Timmins Furniture. See it, like it, take it home today. Go see Larry and his team at 374 Algonquin Boulevard East, 705-360-1499. And if you need anything voice, well, we put our trust in Bill Stevenson from Canadian Voiceovers. Send all your scripts to voices@canadianvoiceovers.com.